time, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Box to Box. There's still Premier League football to play, people. I know the title's done. Liverpool, they will be lifting it at some point. Guard of Honor's coming real soon. Where does it start? I don't know. But what I do know is there's not much in it for us right now. There's some jeopardy on the line with Chelsea. I know it's a top 5 now, the Champions League places, but Chelsea sit 4th, we sit 2nd. We're playing on Sunday, as you know. Hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, go show Matisse's channel some love. You already know what it is, people. It's Box to Box, it's the Big Six link up, it's my bro. But it's a different one today. Big up Matisse. Let me introduce Matisse. Matisse, what are you telling me, my bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, brother. I remember the first one of these we ever did. We was outside the Emirates sitting down. Felt like the rivalry had a lot more smoke. This weekend, I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. My team is depleted up front. Your team is depleted up front. Neither of us are really covering ourselves in any glory in the performances. So yeah, it's a weird one. I can't lie. It's strange.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like a Chelsea game's coming up. I can't lie to you. It doesn't feel like that. But yeah. I guess you lot are much closer to your expectations this season than we are. Our expectation was to win it. We're 15 points off. I guess your expectation was top 4. You're 4th. 5th has been added to the list of Champions League. Now, I know for you, it doesn't change. You know, you still want the top 4, but am I right? Are you closer to expectations?
Yeah, probably because of the points gap to Liverpool that you guys have. But I feel like we're still underachieving because the points tally is what I'm looking at, and I was aiming for mid 70s. We're not going to get that. We're not even going to get in the 70s. No chance. So already I'm thinking, okay, how much progress have we really made on last year? Because I think the points tally for me is a better indication of how much progress you're making. You guys talk about 80 to 90 points. I talk about maybe 70 to guarantee top 4. You're comfortable in top 4 with 70 something, and yeah, we're going to be high 50s, maybe low 60s max. So we'll see. But yeah, it's been a bad period, man. We've actually won 4 out of our last 4, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels like we're just kind of kicking the can down the road till we get the tougher fixtures, and then things go left. But we just need players, couple players to come back. An international break couldn't come quick enough because some key players like Palmer are just not at the level right now. So it's strange times.
Who's the one you're missing most?
I'd say Jackson, because his kind of connection and telepathy with Palmer is the strongest. He's the one that kind of understands the best. So I think Jackson is the player that maybe could get more out of, maybe get Palmer more confident, playing with someone that he's in sync with, instead of in Nkuku, where there's clearly just no understanding between the two, no chemistry there. So it's more not only what he brings, even though he's not a sharp shooter. He was even going through poor form before the injury. We were speaking about how many games in a row he hasn't got a goal in. But if he can help Palmer and assist Palmer and maybe getting goals and getting his confidence back up, then he'll be killing 2 birds with one stone. So I'd probably say him. Yeah.
Palmer, is it just the goals and assist issue, or is it performance issue as well? Because I don't watch you 90 minutes week in, week out, but obviously the noises around the lack of goals in the last 10, 14 games, whatever it is.
It's everything. Performances are nowhere near where they were. Like, if Cole Palmer has a good performance and doesn't get a goal or an assist, you still feel it. You still notice the difference in the team, the way we attack, the way we play through him. He's the connecting, he's the link between the midfield and attack. His performances are nowhere near where they were. And the shooting is just awful. Like, he's scuffing his shots straight at the keeper, missing the target, not doing the instinctive kind of nonchalant finishes that we're expecting, the little dinks over the keeper, putting away your penalties. Everything's just going wrong. And even in creating chances, he's been a little bit more selfish of late, probably because he really feels like he needs to deliver, but he's not picking out the passes that he did previously, or he's, like I said, he's not in sync with Nkuku. So a lot of the time it's either over hit or it's under hit, or Nkuku's come short, he wants it in behind. So just loads of different things. Everything's just a culmination of just him just not being confident. He's not playing well. He looks half the player he was, maybe a quarter of the player he was earlier on the season. So, and without him playing well, I don't really know what we're doing to your defense, because we all know your defense is your strongest part of your team. Without our best player performing up front, I don't really know what harm we're causing, to be honest.
Who's the key man then? Who's been the key man the last 4 games? If you've won it, there must be someone in the attack doing something.
I'd say it's a blend between Enzo, Caicedo, and Cucurella. Those three for me have kept their level, throughout this bad period. Probably like 7s and 8s and 9s out of 10 at times. Enzo's definitely not dropped his level. He's been consistent. He's been like a leader in that team. He's been getting a few goals here and there, but his performance levels are strong. Cucurella has just been nuts. Guys covering all parts of the pitch. You might see him at left back, which he'll have to be to deal with Nwaneri, because we all know he's going to be a massive problem. But you might see him in midfield. You might see him overlapping the winger, getting in the box, getting goals now. It's a good strike a couple of weeks back. He's all over the shop. And Caicedo has just been performing all season as well. He's brilliant in midfield. Without him, we're finished. So, yeah, I think Cucurella and Caicedo are like our tempo setters. They're the only players that maybe have the bit between their teeth, a little bit of intensity, you can put it on someone, and then the rest of the team can be a bit fragile. But yeah, I'd say a blend of them three players, to be honest.
You man are itching to say Caicedo's better than Rice. I know. You man have been itching for a long time.
He has been this season. I'll be honest. He's been better than him this season for sure.
100%. You can't say for sure though. You can't. I don't agree.
I think so. At the start of the season, I remember a lot of complaints with Rice. Like, a lot of people were saying, "Listen, Partey's been our best midfielder." I think people are still saying that. I don't think there's no debate about.
That's because Rice has gone down from a 9 out of 10 consistent season to probably. He's probably been 6 and 7s. He's still been above average. He's been good, but not good enough majority. But recent weeks he's picked it up at the very least, aside from the celebration aside where he went mad against United. But he's there when it counts. But yeah, Caicedo has been listening. Caicedo's been doing this thing before Chelsea fans just start getting at me in the comments. I like Caicedo. I like it. You lot got a lot of stick that first season, so I know you're itching to bring that up. And if Chelsea do progress next year and start doing, I guess, outside looking in now, Liverpool gonna win it. Surprisingly, obviously gonna lose players. Arsenal have fallen off from what we was last year. Man City have definitely fallen off from what they've been the last 4 years. Are you looking at it as you expect a title challenge next season?
I do, but I don't think this club are necessarily going to behave in the manner they'll have to this summer to make that happen. Me, personally, I think we should be, because we've committed too many resources and too much money to this team to not be in that position. For me, that's got to be the bare minimum now. You've ticked off potentially at that point the box of Champions League football. You've ticked off hopefully a trophy, because you can't not win the Conference League. What else is there to do but to kick on and at least try and put a proper assault on the Premier League title? A lot of people were saying, "Oh, you're in a title race this season in December." I said, no, we're not. And I know we're going to fall off. I know we're going to have our issues. But next season, I expect to go much further. If you can do it up until December, why can't you now get to at least March/April? If you can't do that, you're not kicking on. So, but the thing is with this club is that this morning they signed another 17-year-old from Sporting Lisbon.
Saeed was live at 4 a.m. doing above. I'm up late usually. I was doing a sponsorship thing. Yeah, I go online. Saeed's talking about Quenda. I'm like, who the fuck's this guy?
I'm out here snoozing. Do you know what I mean? Sleeping. This brother's live saying we've taken another talent from them. This was Manchester United and Ruben Amorim's target to bring from Sporting, and we've taken him. I didn't even consider making a video about it. I didn't even consider going live. I could not care less about a player coming in that won't join until 2026. What are you doing for me now, for next season? What are you doing for the spine, the striker, to compete with Jackson, to even displace him, the goalkeeper, to get Sanchez out of my club, to get me a centre-back that can lead all of the young Fofanas and Colwells that would go from, B centre-backs to maybe B+, A- players if they had a leader next to them. I've seen it before. This is all I'm interested in. If it's not ticking these boxes of leadership, physicality, spine, taking us to title challenge next season, if it's not doing any of that, I'm not interested. So for me, that signing is an indicator of we're potentially, we're very ready to continue this summer, to continue doing what we've been doing. And everybody can get excited for 2026, 2030, World Cup. I don't know. All of these, they can get excited, the next president, the next election. I don't care. I'm not interested. I could die tomorrow. I'm not interested, honestly. I'm tired, man. I just want balance. All I want is just a little bit of a little bit of short term solutions for long term gains. You get more money for playing well, for being in top competitions, for winning trophies. So I don't really understand the hesitation to be better right now. It's weird.
Are you worried about regarding Arsenal? Is there a specific player? You mentioned Ethan already. Is that the one you're worried about? Or you think Cucurella's form has been good enough to handle, and you're looking at someone else? Like who you look? Obviously, Martinelli's back. Sterling can't play, so I assume Martinelli will play some part. Are you looking at anyone at Arsenal and thinking, yeah, we need to look out for him?
It would probably have to be Nwaneri because Odegaard's been poor recently.
Yeah,
he's been really poor. He's playing within himself. It feels like he's almost playing maybe to the instruction of the coach. He likes to hover in the same half space and look to his right, see if his winger's there, make sure everybody's in check. But when are you gonna grab the game by the scruff of the neck and play with a bit of freedom and a little bit of, leadership about you and take the game and say, this is my match, I'm going to get the goal, I'm going to play the defense split and pass. So until he starts doing that, he's not at the top of my radar. It's Nwaneri because he's just a unpredictable, young, talented, potentially top world-class player. The impact that he's had this season coming into that side, a very established side of seasoned guys now, 2-3 years minimum, and to just look very much part of it and almost like one of your best players at times. Yeah, it's just it's mad. So I'm confident Cucurella can do a job because he's been brilliant as well. But that is the only person I'm thinking about, coming Sunday. I'm not thinking about Sterling. I'm not thinking about, Odegaard at the moment. I think Caicedo and, our guys should take care. It's actually, I'm more worried about us. What are we going to do wrong? What mistakes are we going to make? Are we going to pass it to you, blind pass and give you a clear sight of goal? Is Sanchez going to try and be a main character again and do something stupid? It's us that will cost us,
Yeah, I get you.
So
I get you. And I'm even looking at it now. It's mad that things work out. Last time we played the 1-1, we had, was it drawn? Actually, I don't know the results, but we hadn't won in 3. So the draw made it 4. That's our only 4-game non-win streak. We've currently drawn 2 and lost 1 of the last 3. So again, we're playing you when it's 4 games. But you scored more than us, 1 more, and you've conceded a hell of a lot more. That's where your issues lie. But our attack is peak. You look at your attack is peak, and our defense is the strong point. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I can't lie. I'm hoping that obviously we're doing the mob on Sunday. If you don't know about the mob, people obviously get to know. But yeah, we're doing the mob on Sunday, and there's not much excitement yet. I'm hoping that once we actually get there, there's something. The lineup throws something up, or I don't know, something. That first 10 minutes needs to do something, because we've had far too many games this season between the big 6 where there hasn't been any like fire, no fight, no like, I don't know, man. Hopefully it's a flash in the pan type of season, because it's been worse this season than generally, I think.
Yeah, it's weird because I think it will be a low-scoring game. Both managers are obsessed with control. They don't like to give up too much. They don't like to play percentages. They don't take risks. They like to keep the ball. Sometimes it's very slow. I don't see great transitions. I don't see great counterattacks. I don't even see us adapting to your weaknesses, which is maybe to play a bit of a low block and try and hit you on the break. I wouldn't mind us doing that, and try and let you have it a little bit, but we can't set up properly defensively. We can't defend, so I don't know. I wish there was just a bit more. I wish there was a little bit more of a chance of toeing the line, like London derbies used to be, or at least the way we have it when we play Tottenham, where I just know I'm getting a real scrap. I know I'm getting entertainment. I'm getting goals. I'm getting some fights. I'm getting some red cards. This game between us two don't really feel like it has the potential to do that. Over the last few years, it's been very cordial, very, it's been very respectful. You guys have beaten us most of the time. The draws have been whatever. We haven't beaten you, I don't think, since 2021 under Tuchel. I think it was at the Emirates. I think it was Reece James and Lukaku. It's been 4 years. Mm-hmm. And I want them to come onto that pitch on Sunday and know it's been 4 years, and almost have a bit of an anger and sickening feeling that it's been 4 years. But unfortunately, 80% of the squad has been flipped. They don't even know. So
I said they don't even know. But well, ending with predictions, I'm going 2-1. I said 3-1 on Big Six because Saeed went 2-1, but I think it's going to be. I'm hoping 2-1. I'm hoping because 2-1 it sounds a bit more exciting than the game could be. But what do you think?
I said 2-0 on the Big Six. I'll bring it to 1-0. I wish I could say a draw. I guess there's no sacrifice here. There's no points. There's no league table.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, more in it for you. The players are looking at it like, listen, Champions League football opportunity for us. Man City play Brighton. They're two of the other teams. I don't know, man.
The best I can hope for is a 1-1. I'll say 1-1. That is me with my chest out. If everybody wants that again.
Hey, the mob has seen you with your chest out, bro. None of that. You've seen enough this
That's
season.
all I've got, honestly.
All right, listen, people, we've done our predictions. Let us know yours, comments, thoughts, opinions, all of that. What do you want to see? Who do you want to see? Obviously, show Matisse some love. Matisse, they know, M-A-H, YouTube, and the social platforms. But do you have anything coming? Anything special?
Review will be out after our mob watch along. Hopefully, I'm not in tears, but we'll see what happens there. Got a nice trip vlog-ish type thing coming out over the international break. It's going to be a quiet international break because we've only got Thomas Tuchel in charge of England. We'll be there. You know what I mean? I'm ready to paint the flags. I'm ready to get the bucket hat on, piss off Steve. I'll probably cover it, watch along, review. So I'm ready to commit now. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to that. That's probably what's coming up.
Hey, mad. I might do a Turkey watch along next week. We play Hungary. For playoffs.
Yeah, you should.
That's an
Lock in.
Game. Oh, yeah, maybe. People, go show Matisse some love. M-A-H, YouTube, all platforms. Obviously, Turkish LDN, the Big Six, the Mob, Sunday live for the Arsenal-Chelsea game. Love for the love. And we'll be back again on AFTV real soon. I say real soon. Yeah, real soon, people. Just hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Put the notification bell on. We're out. Peace.